Welcome back, fam. This is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. I hope you've been enjoying yourself, learning more about these nature guides, all these different synchronistic events, your life path number, your personal year, your natal chart, really leaving no stone unturned in your life. All right, because you have a purpose and a mission to fulfill at this time. That's why, that will lead you to this presentation, because there's something else that you need to be doing. Like, why am I here? What is my purpose and mission? Like what can I do, to play my part on the planet, to help raise the frequency and vibration. Okay. And so far so good, so we are finishing up this nature guide series here. Be sure to click that like, subscribe button down below. All right, guys. But I greatly appreciate you. But you guys been, so far been really trusting your intuition. That's what it's all about along your hero's journey. And the universe and your spiritual team, and you've been getting better acquainted with your ancestors, your angels, your spiritual advisors, so to speak, right? And really trusting in that, your inner voice, that divine voice within you, right, to guide and lead you in the right direction. And so far so good. Okay, so and that's where this supernatural aid comes into play. And there's more to life than what you've been told, and you really ready to explore the unknown. But along your path, you've been getting all this kind of help. And then I'm one of the many mentors that's here along your path and along many of you guys' journey, here to share my ups and downs. It's not about believing Chris. It's all about Chris is sharing his experiences with you, so you don't make the same mistakes that he did. Okay. And also to give you some additional tools that you use to add into your toolbox, so you can skip some levels, so you don't get played out here, right, in this system, okay, in this matrix. And that way you get a bird's eye view how everything kind of works, right? But you get the experience, how everything works, and you get to respect it through your own personal transformation and atonement. And the overall goal is for each and every person to return each and every day. Okay, not week, not month, but each and every day, a stronger, better, wiser person than you were yesterday. It's all about your hero's journey, and it's all about your own transformation. Everybody has to grow, right? Even that caterpillar that turned into a butterfly. What happened? And that's what happening to you right now. And that's why you feel the way you feel. Okay, because there are new energies and frequency all over the planet. I'm one of the many ancient advisors here, just to get you going in the right direction here, because there's no cookie cutter recipe to life. All right, you have your own personal life path to fulfill. Okay, and it's up to you to figure out what these messages mean for you. Okay, guys. So but today is all about the Hawk nature guide symbolism. And remember, our purpose and mission require to learn a lot of life lessons to gain, experience and knowledge for our soul's growth. So if things haven't been working out in your life, it's never too late to start over. You got to change your input to have a better output. So if you want new results, you got to change, the things you do and the things you put into your mind, new information, new mentor, right? Hang around new people if you want new results. Okay. So if you want to make some money, you got to hang around people that make the money, so you can learn how to make your own money, so you don't, stay stuck at a job for the rest of your life. Because at some point, you got to take all those skills and attributes and turn it into your own business model. Okay. All right. Don't get played out here. But to have that greater alignment, guys, remember, trust your own intuition, not Chris's. And your words, your thoughts, belief, words, emotions, and actions are very powerful. So to really have this alignment, because this is a very powerful realm that we in. So these things, that to really have that alignment and that greater harmony in your life, really focus on these things. So because it's going to equal your reality and your results. Please keep your money in check during this time frame. Learn about cryptocurrency. If you haven't already, check my description there. You can learn in Coinbase and about cryptocurrency and get free money at the same time frame. Okay, who does that? All right, but don't get played out here. Learn about dividend stock, dollar cost averaging, monthly, weekly, daily. You will greatly thank me. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, The Richest Man in Babylon. 2 great books to really get you started on your, getting you in that money or yeah, currency vibration or money mindset, pardon me. All right, but as we move forward, guys, but it's all about the Hawk today. So if you've been seeing the Hawk, it's all about you. And so when it comes to the Hawk symbolism, guys, in my experience, it's just a constant reminder saying, hey, are you too focused on details and you really need some help to see the bigger picture? And I've been there all through my life and my 21-year career in the military too. But at the end of the day, when you really need to focus on the bigger picture, just all you gotta do is just fall back to the basic, the root. Everything has a root cause, right? So when you really need to see the bigger picture, like, what am I really doing this for? What's the purpose of this? And then what are the core, foundations, right? That the foundation, that number 4, right? Like, what are the basics that I need? And everything starts with a plan, and that's why I put goals up here. So when it comes to the Hawk symbolism, guys, it's all about independence, creativity, because right now it's a high feminine energy presence all over the planet, and it's gonna be this way. It's always been this way, but some kind of way we went into amnesia, right? But tap into that creativity, then use that masculine has, energy or in principle to enforce it, right? So that way you can really work in harmony with yourself. All right, a lot of people just been using logic, but it's time to really use that feminine aspect of yourself. We all have it, right? Tap into that creativity and then express it, enforce it with that masculine half. But when it comes to the Hawk, it's all about protection, intelligence, spiritual awareness, and power, versatility, right? And also, as we get ready to get out of here, the Hawk is asking you also, like, is fear keeping you caged or unable to fly towards making your dreams come true? In my experience, it's all about being the alchemist, right? You got to make the best out of the worst. Every situation that you come through in your life, it's a learning experience for you to grow. It's a test, right? It's a test for you to really figure out, like, okay, what works, what doesn't work, who's best for my life, who's not best for my life, who really makes me feel good about myself, who every time I'm around them, they always, bringing me down, and it's, just a constant reminder that, but it's all about raising your vibration, and the universe is going to mirror your intent. Okay, guys? So if you feel like you're not able to really, make an effort towards your dreams, everything starts with, like, your destination, right? Those goals, your plans, right? You need a mentor in your life, somebody that's doing what you really aspiring to do. You don't have to hire anybody. I mean, everything is free these days. We're in the information age, the age of of Aquarius, right? So everything you need is free. You just need to research and or ask questions. If all else fails, I'd rather be a fool for 5 minutes than for the rest of my life. Okay, so ask more questions. So as we get ready to close, guys, when it comes to this Hawk symbolism, and they will pop up, your spiritual team will shoot all day, every day, shoot these messages, different symbols, just to get your attention so you can stay on track. Be open to receive these messages. It's going to take you far. You're going to level up a whole lot faster, and you're going to wonder, like, hey, why they didn't teach us this mess in school? I should be somebody else, right? No. You're going to use alchemy and really use this as fuel to really show people the right way, okay? But at the end of the day, it's going to give you some fire in your booty and realize, like, hey, there is an easier way to really get things going in my life. Okay, follow the nose, follow the signs, right? Like Toucan Sam. But anyway, as we get out of here, when it comes to this Hawk symbolism, the Hawk can really soar high and reach the heavens effortlessly, right? As most bird totems, this powerful animal is often considered as a messenger who brings messages from the spirit world and the unseen, like I mentioned, okay? And if you have the Hawk as a spiritual animal, you may be inclined to really play with the divination tools, right? And use your intuition to guide your steps in life. All right? People on the outside can really give you some bad advice. So, we're in this new energy, right? And Mama Universe is really telling everybody to, hey, you've been, believing everybody outside of you for a long time. It really, it's time to listen to that spirit that keeps your heart beating, that, that helps you breathe when you're not thinking about it, right? help you bat your eyes, all these involuntary different muscles and aspects about yourself. Who does all that? Where is this air coming from? You know, right? Is it really air? Is it, or if it's just, you know, water in a different form, right? Or, you know, so all I'm saying is really tap in. You know, the universe, Mama Universe, your spiritual team really wants you to trust your intuition and trust the signs that they send you. And, you know, if all else fails, investigate, okay? That's all you got to do. Investigate your life. And the more you're open to these signs and symbols to enter your life, the more you will receive. Build a relationship with your spiritual team. That's one of my best takeaways, okay? But again, working with the Hawk, you know, can really reinforce your ability to, you know, really tap into your intuition, in other words. So as we sum things up, when it comes to the Hawk, it really just help you to remember, like, hey, you know, tap into your vision right now. You know, really, you know, see the bigger picture. Okay, focus on the basic. Everything starts with a plan and some goals, right? So have some kind of plan, some kind of organization strategy with your whatever you got going on at the moment. All right. So as we get out of here, guys, the lips of wisdom are closed up to the ears of understanding. The Kabbalion, when the people is ready to receive the truth, then with this little book, come to him or her. The Kabbalion, right? Law of attraction will bring the lips and ear together, people in book and company. And at the end of the day, guys, along your hero's journey, all these different nature guides and symbols and signs, synchronistic events, right? They are constantly reminding you of the more of your own story. Okay, not my story. I'm just here to remind you of you, right? Because you're that great. You know, you wanted me to remind you of what you need to do, okay? So I'm telling you, like, hey, don't quit. Keep going. You know, remember your purpose and your mission. You will greatly thank me later, all right? Unless you want to come back down here to Earth School and do this all over again, all right? But all these signs and symbols are, you know, are here to remind you of the moral of your story. And also it lets you know that there's a connection between ourselves and Mama Nature in the natural world. Just like the stars up high, these animals, you know, have bear different characteristics on our lives as well. Now the animal guides can show us a deeper understanding and also allow us to receive impressions when requesting insights and inner awareness without clouding our judgment or our intuition, okay? But as we close, you know, my biggest takeaway when it comes to Hawk, my 5 takeaways, remember, it's all about polarity. When it comes to the Hawk or any of these nature guys, it may be some things you need to work on or some things you've been doing great at, and they just saying, hey, keep up the great work, but don't get a chip on your shoulder, okay? Keep planting seeds and keep letting everything compound, okay? And then you greatly, you know, be able to sit in the fruits of your labor because you played, you know, you paid now, and you get to play later. And that's what I did, okay? So my 5 takeaways, guys, you know, number 1, when the Hawk enters your life, it's just letting you know, like, hey, you done level up, player. All right, new level of awareness, observation skills. You are able to see things with a broader, you know, perspective, right? And that's where you're at right now because you've really been questioning, you know, the official story. And when you do a little bit more investigation when it comes to the Hawk, guys, you're going to realize it holds some missing keys as well. All right. And it's up to you to figure those keys out. Okay. Number 2, go with the flow, you know, and free yourself from mental blocks. You know, see the bigger, grander scheme of things. All right. Don't get too focused on the mundane, all the detail, because sometimes the detail can box you in the corner and you forget about the reason why you're doing what you're doing in the first place. So, but when you see the Hawk, all right, you better pay attention, player. All right, it's a message from your angels, your spiritual team. They've been constantly trying to get your attention, and they using me to remind you, like, hey, when these, you know, nature guys pop up, pay attention. I love you. They love you. The universe love you. But do you love you? Okay. But this is a message from your angels, and the divas, the diva realm, and the divine. Remind you, like, hey, focus and prepare for leadership role because, you know, there's a global vision ahead and they really need your help. We need your help, right? So get yourself together. All right. Go ahead and prepare now. Number 3, You know, you didn't learn a lot throughout your life, no matter, you know, whatever age you are, because, you know, you may be an old soul in a young body or vice versa. You know, no matter what age bracket you at, you know, right now, people really need your help, because you learned a lot of tough lessons, you know, especially life path number 8 or a life path 11. You can kind of go through a couple things too, okay, some ups and downs. But life, you know, with you guys, it's time for everybody to really help people to help themselves. Teach people how to fish instead of, you know, just keeping them stuck as being a consumer, in other words. So we can teach people how to fish so they can feed the family for the rest of their life. And that way, you know, we can also develop our mentor role and have that more balance in our life as well too. Number 4, remember, you know, you have a very intense perspective, and it may make people a little antsy, okay? So, you know, tone it down a little bit. But at the end of the day, you got to tell people the truth, okay? So bring truth to the light, point people to a reference so they don't just be stuck believing you, okay? It's time for people to know instead of believe. So point people to a source or some kind of reference so they can gather their own perspective. And that way you guys can meet halfway and figure like, oh, I get what you're saying now. Oh, I see it from your point of view too, right? You know, because there's different angles to life. You know, there's my truth, your truth, and there's that middle lane where it's neutral, okay? Okay, remember that. And number 5, when it comes to the red tail, you know, hawk, guys, I wanted to put that in. It lets you know, like, hey, that just tapped into the root chakra. That just reminding you of strong libido and a devotion to really find and live your bliss, which equals freedom to you and to me too. All right, because, you know, I love my family. I love myself. I mean, I just love, you know, that I am. And I'm here to share a divine message with you. Okay, so be mindful of the different colors and times that you experience the presence of these different, you know, nature guides, because your spiritual team love you and they really want to help you level up in life. Okay, so it's not just your instincts or just an accident or a coincidence. This is your spiritual team sending you messages. So as you get new ideas, write these things down. All right, take action, even no matter how weird it may be, but you're gonna refine and repeat, you know, the process to see what works, see what doesn't work. Okay, and as you grow through the process, you're gonna find a sweet spot. Okay, and then you'll be able to add additional resources and tools to really build your dream or build, you know, your life, your vision. Okay, your purpose is not for you to work for somebody else. Your purpose is for you to build your own dream and your own, you know, reality. Okay, so you're gonna make some mistakes. Okay, but it's all about learning through the process, growing through the process, and that's where you're gonna get that experience, and that's what's gonna make you wise in the end. Okay, but have fun. This is all about the hawk common nature guide symbolism. Remember, guys, our purpose and mission require learning a lot of life lessons to gain that knowledge and experience for our soul's growth. It's never too late to rewrite your story. It's never too late to start over, but it all begins now. Live in the present moment. You know, have a goal, have a plan, but trust your own intuition. Your thoughts, belief, words, emotion, and action are always going to equal your reality and your results. Please keep your money in check. Learn about cryptocurrency. Check the description area down below, okay? But be sure to click that like, subscribe button. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. This has been all about the hawk. So be sure to be the cause in your life instead of waiting for the effect to happen, okay? Remember, the people that wait for the effect to happen are the people that believe in the luck. And the people that, you know, are constantly just planting those seeds or causes are the ones that like, hey, I don't believe in luck. I create my own luck with proper intent, with proper plans and goals. And most importantly, I take action. I don't sit on my ass. I take action. Okay. So remember that, guys. This is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. Until next time, we'll be back, you know, following up with the Falcon. But until then, stay grateful and focused, fam. Peace.